Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just a second. And there we go. I think it's probably time I changed that background. That's that's been the background ever since I started streaming, I think, or at least very close. So, yeah. This is kind of what I did yesterday. I love the sheep so much. I love the cow too. I might still work on the owl a little bit. Looks a little too smooth, just chilling there, I guess. His feathers wouldn't be too ruffled, but yeah. So what I started to do was because I wasn't happy with the mountain, I I kind of started playing with it, and um, Skynet was so well informed to tell me that I should just start streaming instead of like putting it off and saying I should stream it. So y'all have Skynet to thank for the stream today. So this is kind of what I did. The other mountain, it still exists. Um, like I haven't gotten rid of it completely, but hi there, Skynet. Um, there we go. Hello. Um, so like that still exists. All of the previous stuff still exists. It's not gone completely. So I don't know where did I put that? Oh, here. So it still exists, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm just having it take a little back seat while I play with copies of it. But I had recently redone the galaxy behind the cow here, and just love it so much more than I did when I first started. So for um, for previous pictures, if anybody's interested, I'll just put the socials here, just in case you're interested. Um, so I have works in progress posted on Instagram as well as Discord. Just in case y'all wanted to see what the galaxy used to look like compared to what it looks like now. Um, I I like showing my progress, so there may be a little bit of like I try not to post them if I've only worked on minor details, like very small stuff, but yeah, I I do like the changes that I've made yesterday after kind of struggling with it the last couple of times. Um, Yesterday it really kind of started talking to me. So yeah, this is where I'm at now. I kind of thought that just having like the reflection of the mountain, I can play with that, but I still kind of want to put it under ice. But I just really wanted this mountain to be a little bit less, what's it called? Like look like it's pushed further back because the bottom of the mountain was so kind of in your face and there that it didn't give any distance to the mountain itself. So I just took off the bottom. And let's see here. Um, and yeah, it was one of those where I was looking at it and it's like, I can do better. You know, I can do better. So we'll see. We shall see. So that's what we're doing today. If I can remember what layer I was on. There we go. Yeah, Horizon Line. Okay. Just trying finding my layers again. Nope, that's not gonna work. So I ended up listening to that new group I just heard recently, Kishibashi. I just started listening to them more, and I have liked every single song that I've heard from them. So highly recommend if y'all are looking for new music. And of course, they are um, the singers that did Honey Body. If y'all have heard, it'll show up on the playlist soon. Um, but yeah, that is the latest band that I'm really getting obsessed with. All right. Not sure. Like I thought about doing other mountains on the side here and pushing it back some, or maybe even using some of the previous mountain. We can do that as well. I'm gonna just make a duplicate of that layer and hide the original again, just because I don't want to accidentally mess it up if I go too far and still want to still want to use it. Like I like the mountains, but they weren't what I was looking for. So no, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Oh, it moved my square. What the? Off to a great start, but hey, we are professional here. we we will figure it out, y'all. Okay. Let's see what the rings look like. Oh, that might be cool. Maybe. Let's get it a true black. Guess that reflection isn't going to do much if there's something in front of it, is there? We'll just get rid of it. I think one of my favorite parts about having the layers of digital art at my disposal, like I can be as indecisive as I want, and it'll still be really cool. So yeah, it's a perfectionist's dream. As long as you remember to put it on a different layer. I think I hear the trash collector, Skynet. I was wrong. I was hoping they'd have a day off, but such is life, I guess. Just erase that. Hi, Dubs! Now she hears the noise outside and went to go investigate, even though I keep the window or the blinds closed and the door closed because it is hot out there, y'all. Remember to be drinking some water. That was not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, even that's not what I wanted to do. I'll take it down here. Oh, that's. Well, I'll just get rid of that. Never mind. It keeps taking the square and moving it whenever I want to move uh, the layer. So I'm trying to avoid moving that uh, the protective rectangle there, not square. Um, I can't figure out how to unpair the two. Unless I just put this on that specific layer. Where am I? Where am I, y'all? What am I doing? Yeah, I think I just didn't switch the layer. So I'll I'll redraw that later. I do want to move the mountain before I. Oh, come on. What is even happening? I put everything in folders because I thought it would help, but does not seem to have helped. Seems to have made things worse. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna wing it, y'all. Professional. Music? Oh, it was just weird. It stopped. Hmm. All right. Back to work. Let's see. I'm just gonna do the light side on this side, like the planet isn't even there. You guys will see what I'm talking about in just a second. Hey, welcome in, Auroran. How are you? Pull this back. I kind of redid the mountains and took off a lot of what I had already set up, but it's for the best. I hope you're doing well. This will eventually look as I want it to look. I'll post an abstract art piece. Okay, go for it. Oh, I am so sorry. I was talking to you, and I did not realize we were on commercial break. Sorry about that. I said, hello, how are you? Welcome. And good, good. You should post all the art, abstract and otherwise. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I, as you can see, redid the mountain scene a little bit. It's not. It just was not where I wanted it to be. And sometimes we have to kind of have the courage to do something else. Thank you, thank you. I needed more distance on that mountain, and the other one was just not what I wanted. So we're gonna focus on a different set of mountains and see where it takes us. I mean, I definitely like how all the rest of it is coming out. I think my favorite part so far is the sheep. Just love that guy. Where was I? That's not where I need to be. This way. I hope everyone's Thursday is going well. Just realized that I started a load of laundry and then completely forgot about it. But it's probably sitting in the washer right now, so I will have to go and get that eventually. Eventually, not now. It's just the kitchen rugs that I stand on when I do the dishes, so it's not a big deal. Hydrate reminder, everybody. So the part right here that I want to erase. Wrong eraser. And erase it on here as well. There we go. Dang, I was on the wrong layer for all that. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Okay. One sec, let me just undo this because I'm gonna regret it later if I don't. Whoopsie. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, thank you so much. I will save my work. It's almost been an hour. Appreciate it. Welcome back, everybody. Galaxy Go Burr? What do you mean? You should make another Galaxy Dragon? Yeah, you should. We want to see it all. Is that what you're working on now, Auroran? Nah, I get it. Every time I say that I should work on something, I'm always working on something else. And with me, it's usually like an excuse not to finish what I'm currently working on. I don't know if you're the same way, but I know a lot of artists who are, so. Mmm, what are you eating? Didn't mean to sound like the Nom Nom police or anything, just curious. Eating some sandwiches, yum, yummy. I like me some sandwiches. I'm trying to decide what I want to eat later, like after stream. I have one of my favorite pizzas in the freezer. Um, so I might do that, but I also, what did I eat this morning? I had a big bowl of oatmeal with blueberries and peanut butter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good. My cat thought it was good too. She sat on my lap for most of it, just waiting for her turn. So, yep, that's the Babs. I usually switch up her picture every now and again. So that's not the only picture, but I just liked it because she looked so affronted. I think I had just like touched her belly and taken a picture right after that, so she just looks so affronted. It she is a loaf. She's also very fluffy though. Like she's a little heavy for her, like according to the vet, just a little bit, but her weight is stable. So she's a bit of a chunker. Um, but I say that lovingly because I mean, so am I. Shit. Does she wear loafers? No. I like that picture too, and that picture. Yeah, I get it. She is though. I think that's kind of why I like that picture so much because she just looks like a giant kitty when she's mostly just fur. Hmm. Yeah, I think I just touched her tummy. What did you do to me, human? Pretty much. She has very particular tastes when it comes to her belly, and most of the time, if you wash her tail, you'll know if you'll get your hand back unscathed. It's funny how animals can still express emotion without any sort of humanistic traits. Yep. And like a lot of it can be our own, what's that word? Amalgamate, amalgamation, is that the word? Where we assign human characteristics to non-human entities. But for the most part, like cats communicate very well, so especially when it's dinner time and not dinner time, but she wants to talk about dinner time. Same with dogs. Yep. Are you a dog person, cat person, or you like both? I personally like both, but I can't compete with a dog's energy, so I I love my friends' dogs, but I don't think that it would be a good match. I'd say dogs generally communicate a little bit better due to their nature. Yeah, no, I agree. Sometimes it is difficult to understand what a cat wants, and that is not usually the case with dogs. Of course, when my cat wants attention, she'll let me know, and if I ignore it, she'll let me know with bites. Yeah, I'm not saying cats cannot communicate. No, no, you're fine. I didn't think that of you. I'm a steady cohabitation tomorrow. Oh yeah? Like in class or just on your own? How that affects things? On my own. Okay, cool. Are you thinking cohabitation between humans and their animals, or I found some really interesting stuff to pique my interest. Good, good. Honestly, more people need to start like just independently learning things about something they like. You know what I mean? There's there needs to be more education. That's what I'm saying. Like how domesticated dogs are starting to adapt to communicate better with us. That's cool. That's cool. It is wild how they're losing their ability to hunt. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Because we feed them, so they lose that ability. Yeah, yeah, totally get it. I would for sure be useless in a hunt, but it's not my instincts. I do wish I had a human to specifically feed me though. It's not a bad life. But if you didn't have a food store, you'd know how to hunt. Yeah, I would personally probably just know how to die, but yes, I see your point. How to forage, yeah. I do like mushrooms. I've never actually foraged for them, but I can identify a few species that you're not supposed to mess with. So I'm kind of there. It's all very interesting to me. Yeah, heck yeah. It is an interesting topic. Yeah, I think in like a doomsday scenario type thing, or I don't know, a zombie apocalypse or something where I couldn't just order groceries to be picked up. Yeah, I would not want to live in that world. I'm not much of a go without electricity or clean running water type person, but yeah. I think if if I were protecting someone that I loved, um, I might try to hold on if they wanted to hold on, but yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Oh, I forgot about my laundry again. Okay. If y'all would be so kind as to give me just a second here, I'm gonna go and throw my laundry in the dryer before it starts stinking and needs to be washed again. Be right back in just a few. All right, back to it. I almost just choked on some water. So, hydrate, everybody, even if it means your death. I'm just kidding. Don't hydrate to death, guys. I might end up keeping the immediate foreground with the ice and everything, and then just build it back to where these mountains are. So I think I'm gonna leave that up just a little bit to kind of give me an idea of where things are. I think I can do better. So I might still get rid of that when I'm done. When I'm done this guy right here. I am realizing I'm probably gonna lose some of the mountains. Oh yes, thank you. I will save. Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna have to put something dark here. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose some of the rocks on that planet there. But give me a sec. Let's see what we can do here. Just to remind myself that they need to be taken care of. Little dark background here. Okay. Maybe another mountain. I'll worry about that later. Oh, I'm back to being indecisive, y'all. It's a hard life. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that and do it on a different layer. I'd be silly not to. We're just gonna worry about this mountain right here. And this mountain probably ends about right here. All right. you like the crunchies I just gave you? I'm sure you did. Hi, puppies. Little babies. Hi, bud. Twitch being silly again? What's Twitch doing? Mobile is the worst. It was still playing your sound, but it glitched, so I couldn't get back to the stream. Oh, weird. It is really the worst. I don't know if I think the Twitch mobile app is worse or the Discord mobile app is worse because Discord be playing some games, man. Yeah, these need to be a different layer, but I might still add those. Oops, the wrong button. back, everybody. Let me just take a minute to say I appreciate all you guys and gals and everyone in between for stopping in, and hanging out with me today. Shopping in. Yeah, thanks for doing the thing. No, really, I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you're all here with me today, and that you're all here in general. It's a little hard out there. Do the thing. Nice. Avatar references are always welcome here. Julie, do the thing. Of course, that's not Avatar. That's that's Korra. But you know. You said it, not me. It is. It is Avatar. You will have some people arguing, but it is Avatar. Korra is just as good as Aang. Actually, I just finished a Korra rewatch. So yeah, I love me some Korra. Love me some Aang too, but the next one though, I'm not sure it's Avatar. I am reserving my judgments until I actually see it. Are they gonna be twins? I haven't really paid attention to it. I try to avoid spoilers and all that, but interesting. Interesting. That's what I've heard. Okay, cool. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, the thing is, just like with new Star Wars content, we're gonna have a lot of people who are upset over a lot of different things, and it's just important that we all reserve our own judgments and not listen to vocal minorities. I sure hope it's a rumor. Yeah, it might be cool though. Who knows? I do love a sibling trope, so we'll see. Because that would absolutely destroy other past lore. I guess you're right on that. But we'll see. I mean, after everything that happened with Korra, like I wouldn't be surprised if the Avatar state was a little different. So we'll see. Gotta walk the dog back later. Okay, Skynet, be safe out there. Have a good walk. That's one of the reasons why people hated Korra. Yeah, yeah, and that's basically why I just I don't let rumors or anything like that bother me because it's always changing and I didn't know anything about Korra going in. My friend actually I don't think he's in town right now, but Doom Scroll. Um, he's the one that originally had me watching first Avatar and then Korra, and I mean he knew I'd love it, and he made sure to let me know not to read anything about it and to just watch it. So it worked out. Korra was decent. I love Korra, honestly. Like I think I just watched the my third watch through of Korra, and I've only watched Avatar twice through, and I think, and even though I'm in a minority, I think I prefer Korra to Aang. But I also identify more with her and her struggles and all that fun stuff, mental health and facing all the stuff that is just kind of too much and learning how to rely on others and not just put so much focus on my own strengths and my own need to let's see what's the word I'm looking for, like it helped to teach me to ask for help when I needed it. So I think Avatar, Korra will always be in my heart for that. You're reasonable. That's good. There are some folks who just don't like it because Korra's female, and that shit ain't gonna fly. Like if it's bad, but it's got to be a good reason. Yeah, and the reason shouldn't just be because she's female and therefore can't be as good or better. I don't think Korra was bad. No, I don't either. Some people do, and like that's okay. That's their opinion. Um, but yeah, yeah, it is what it is. People are gonna like what they like and not like what they don't like, and it's all good. I don't think the two avatars was bad either. However, I did feel like it was kind of blown out of proportion, which made it feel a bit off, but overall it was good. Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, it should be interesting to see how they spin the twins, if that's what is happening, and see why before before we have any judgment. Not that you're judging or anything, just in general. My worry is there will be two avatars with the same spirit. Well, what I'm what I'm wondering is if they're gonna do like a playoff of both spirits, the light and the dark, Raya and oh, why can't I remember the dark spirit? I can't remember the dark spirit's name. Opposite Raya. But would it though? Like if it was trying to do something with the balance and all that, like maybe one twin is more dark spirit than light. I don't know because the balance was kind of knocked out. Korra had to fight that. The Avatar is supposed to be only a singular host. Yeah, different times call for different measures, I guess. So therefore, major retcons will happen. Well, I also kind of wonder though because like they wouldn't be able to just retcon everything. I think that there's got to be someone in charge of the lore. who's gonna say, "Hey, this actually can't work." Yeah, yeah, retcons are, and it's really it turns the fan base into a little bit more rabid than they need to be also. And I get it, like it's definitely when people get serious about it, it's like it's something they love. So of course they're going to be a little wary of anything that undoes what they've already learned. But times change. I I guess what I'm saying is I just have to trust the creators to not mess it up, and hopefully I'm right and they don't prove me wrong by messing it up. If they do what I explain, there will be no fan base. I'll still be a fan. If they did the cliche like they did in Korra, what cliche are you talking about? Light Avatar versus Dark. Oh, I see, I see. Well, I mean, a lot of their lore itself is based off of, the light versus dark and having a balance. Like I said, I'm reasonable, but there's some stuff they should not do. Agreed. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna trust them and try to remember that they're probably fans as well, and they don't want to, they don't want to alienate anybody. Nah, it's all speculation from here on. Yeah, exactly. Nothing confirmed other than they're working on an avatar. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a while, and there's probably going to be a lot of speculation and rumors that end up not being true. So I'm sure it'll work out in the end. Oh, I bet they were working on it during the last season of Dragon Prince. Oh, I need to catch up on Dragon Prince. No spoilers. I stopped watching it for a while because I didn't have Netflix for a while, and I haven't had a chance to get back into it yet. So with how rushed that season was, okay, I'll I'll keep that in mind that they were on the end of that. Yeah, no spoilers in chat. I'm only gonna say the last season felt very rushed. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It had such a good premise, and it was one of the ones that I was like, I really wish I still had Netflix. I have Netflix now, but at the time, I think I only got to season three. I want to say three, so I'm way behind. But I've so far managed not to be spoiled at all, so hopefully it stays that way. Seven, oh man, yeah, I'm way behind, way behind. Well, that's fine. That'll give me a chance to catch up finally. From what I've heard, they just got sick of it and went back to Avatar. I mean, I get that. Well, that's just unprofessional. That's what that is. That's what I've heard, haven't verified. Ah, okay. You mean you're not a Hollywood animation insider? Auroran, what are you doing? Been trying to figure it out? Hmm. Well, I guess we'll probably never know, but it would be interesting to see. I know Metzen voiced someone. Oh, really? Huh. I think so. Jog my memory. I'm trying to think. I know I've heard the name before, but my brain is not braining. Very talented voice actor and character designer. Oh, okay. That's probably where I heard the name. Voice Thrall. Oh, okay. as well as Battlecruiser from StarCraft, Marine from StarCraft, and Ghost from. Oh, I never played StarCraft. I'm familiar with like Diablo and all that, but I haven't actually played them. I honestly don't remember any of their names. It's been a while. The King of the Dragons. I don't even know if I got to that part. I remember most of the first season, and I kind of remember the second, but I don't really remember the third season. Well, then I just need to rewatch from the beginning. Yeah. Zim's father. I only remember Zim's mother. Isn't the mother the one that they originally meet when they go to return him? Like, do I not remember anything? Oh, okay, yeah, I barely remember season three at all, so I believe they explained Zim's father in season two or one. Hmm. Well, I will take your word for it. Yeah, all that you've already watched. Yeah, yeah, and it's been a while, and there have been many things that I've watched after it. So sometimes information just leaves the brain. That's why I mentioned the name. Hmm. Yeah, no, it is gone from my brain. Let's see. I I watched She-Ra, and that's on Netflix, and that was actually surprisingly good. Um, what else have I watched? Brain is drawing a blank again. Come on. Space Dandy. Space Dandy was really fun. Cowboy Bebop. Daily Life of the Immortal King? No, don't think I've tried that one yet. Surprisingly good Chinese anime? Oh, let me write that down then. Daily Life Immortal King. What I like about it is, well, it's your typical high school magic cliche. It's not over sexualized. Oh, that's good. I've had just about enough of that, I'll tell you what. Blew my mind. Well, I will hopefully be able to check it out one day. I don't know if we're on ads already. If we are, we can pick it up when you get back. As you know, I only do safe for work. Yeah, a lot of anime simply. So yeah, I get it. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for letting me know, Aurora. Yeah, safe for work um, is important. Yeah, I think it's the only anime I really enjoy watching that is of that cliche. Yeah, I get it. Still trying to remember what other animated stuff I've watched recently. My brain is just completely dead. Highly recommend. I think it's on Netflix, but the full season is on Crunchyroll. All right, I'll if it's on Netflix, I can probably check it out one of these days. I don't have Crunchyroll, and since I'm unemployed, besides Twitch, I am not getting any new subscription services at this time. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I have a few commission pieces of traditional stuff. I haven't done any digital. I since I just started, I've just been kind of like getting getting the hang of it. You already know when I started. Um, so I have traditional work that's being done, but it kind of takes a lot out of me. You know, just painting and my hand tends to hurt. And then if I'm not feeling it, then I don't want to like mess it up by trying to force it. So I have let's see, two active commissions and one that I've been kind of working on for the past, I don't know, like 10 years that is for my friends, but it was at a big discount. Um, so I finish it when it's finished, that kind of stuff. So the answer is yes, but it is slow going. Um, one day. I wouldn't mind a commission from you. Heck, even an art trade. Heck yeah. I'll let you know. Probably, let's see. I have a few things that are set up on Fourth Wall already, stickers and stuff like that. Oh yeah, for sure. If there's pressure in art, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I have a few things that are kind of set up for sale, but this picture and the other multi-scene, I will probably end up doing prints and stuff of. So that's sometime in the future. Let me see if I can bring that other one up. I think this is it. Yeah. So this one, because it's also not finished. Like you know how it goes. So this one, yep, exactly. You understand. So this one's not finished, and this one's not finished, but they're getting there. They are getting there, and eventually they will be prints for sale. I don't know what website I'm going to go through, but that's in the future. Email and PayPal is best at the moment. Yeah. See, I don't trust PayPal whatsoever. So honestly, like I figured that AI is just going to take it anyway. So I put my stuff up up on Instagram and stuff with no watermark. Eventually, I'll do watermarks, but at this point, it's like I can't get upset because I I'm a big proponent of sharing my art. You know, even if even if it's stolen, it's like I'm still putting art into the world, and I would love to make money off of it, but at the same time, like I believe art should be free as well to enjoy for everybody. So yeah, yeah, it's something I've thought about, and if it's gonna get stolen, it's gonna get stolen. So I don't know. Yeah, same way the watermark is important, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm I mean, I'm bothered by it, and I wish that wasn't the world we lived in, but it is the world we live in, and I have way more important things to worry about, like the safety of my friends and family who, happen to be some of the undesirables that are being hunted right now. So, yeah, AI can't do watermarks well. That's good. I'll eventually do it, but yeah. It is what it is, and that's unfortunate, but sometimes you just gotta let go. Does not take long to put a small watermark in the bottom right, yeah. But if they're determined, they're gonna take it anyway. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit pessimistic, but my art has been up on Instagram for long enough for them to have already stolen it. And I post what's it called? Like I do a lot of works in progress and stuff, so I don't know. There's a lot to be worried about these days, but I'm just holding on. You know what I mean? Like holding on. That's beside the point. How can people know who the artist is? Well, maybe they don't. Maybe they don't, or maybe they do some research and find me. It'll work out. I don't know. Oh, fun. All this is on the wrong layer. Woohoo! I got distracted. No, no, my fault entirely. I already know that I'm not very good at talking and arting at the same time. So, yeah, it's fine. probably end up just doing another layer on top of this one and doing the details so I don't mess up the base colors, but it's all good. Thanks, Skynet. Welcome back. Hope your walk went well. Trying out my different ice textures just to see which one I might want. No, we'll see. Haven't decided. Maybe that. I'm definitely happier with how the mountains look. Not 100% yet, but it's getting there. The air conditioner just came on and it is freezing, but I also don't want to turn it off or turn it up because I like freezing. Except I can't really feel my toes, so maybe just a few degrees. You like them? Thanks, Auroran. I definitely like them better than they were before. AC is wonderful right now. See, I still have the original mountain saved also, and you can't really see it anymore, but it's there. It's underneath. But yeah, I for sure like these mountains better than the original mountain, and also like the depth of the picture has increased rather than having like a set horizon line, you know? Looks at the 96 degree Fahrenheit, 15% humidity outside. Oof. Yeah, let me see. What's weather like over here? Uh, let's see what we got. 94. 94, also 15%. 15% humidity. Oof. Yeah, it's a lot. Are are you in the Southwest, Auroran? 59? Oy, I wish. Wouldn't even need the air conditioner for dang sure. Midwest? All right. I feel your pain. Four corners things. Yup. Yeah, sorry. It didn't mean to like force you to say where you lived or anything. That's not okay. Um, I was just curious since we had very similar temperatures and humidity going on. But yes, Midwest, Four Corners. Yeah, totally get you. Yes, toasty, toasty. Would have been ironic, right? A lot of streamers are in the area, so it would not have surprised me whatsoever. Streamers really are everywhere. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and snooze this upcoming ad, and mosey on out of here. You're almost done setting up streams? Heck yeah. Let me know if you need any help. I don't know if I will be able to help, but I can send you YouTube links that I used. I'm glad you're excited. You should be excited. I am excited for you. I think we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna go and get some food. But we have raided out to this channel before. He is also doing some fantasy landscapes, and he's got sheep also. Sheep is lovely. Why did that ad not snooze? Okay, there we go. Ads are now snoozed. Yeah, yeah. If uh, give me a little while to find those, but I will send those to you in some way, shape, or form, even if it's just a conversation on private conversation on Discord. We can do that, but I have to find the links first. So let me just leave y'all with a little bit of yeah, a little bit of links here. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please consider giving me a follow if you're not already following. If you are, never mind that. But I also do all my works in progress are on Instagram as well as Discord and all that fun stuff. So, alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and raid. Let's go see Jay Stiller 30 and his adorable sheep. He's also a very nice person. So if y'all are not yet following Jay Stiller 30, for sure give him a follow. And also Auroran, um who's going to be streaming very, very soon. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and head out. Just remember to take care of yourselves, drink some water, roll those shoulders and unclench your jaw. I know we've been sitting here for a while. Yep, counting sheep everywhere now. Alrighty, guys. I will see y'all next time.